Hello students, today's chemistry class is on redox reactions. Redox reactions. What are redox reactions? What are redox reactions? The word redox is a combination of reduction and oxidation. Redox means reduction and oxidation. How can we define each of these terms, oxidation and reduction? Oxidation simply means addition of oxygen, removal of hydrogen, electron loss, or increase in charge. Charge is also called oxidation number. While reduction, which is the opposite of oxidation, means removal of oxygen, addition of hydrogen, electron gain, or decrease in charge, decrease in oxidation number. Let's pick a typical example as is on the board here. Chromium 7 ion gains 4 moles of electrons to become chromium 3 ion. Is this reaction a reduction or an oxidation reaction? Let us find out. The charge of chromium here is plus 7, and the charge of chromium on the product side is plus 3. The charge of one electron is minus 1, and we have 4 moles of electrons here. 4 times minus 1 gives us minus 4. So plus 7 minus 4 equals plus 3. What happened to the oxidation number of chromium in this reaction? Did the oxidation number of chromium decrease or increase? The oxidation number of chromium decreased from plus 7 to plus 3. And that is called a reduction reaction. Do you understand? Take another example, the second one here. Ion 2 ions, they lose 1 mole of electron each. When ion 2 ions loses 1 mole of electrons, it becomes ion 3 ions. Did you notice the charge here? Plus 2. It becomes plus 3 when it loses 1 mole of electron. Is this reaction oxidation or reduction? What has happened to the charge? The charge changes from plus 2 to plus 3. Is that an increase or a decrease? It is an increase. Therefore, this reaction here is oxidation reaction. We have another example on the board where carbon reacts with zinc oxide to give us zinc and carbon 4 oxide. Did you notice the numbers in red? 0 is here and plus 4 is here. This element, is it combined with any other element? Any atom, any element which is not combined with another element, its oxidation state is 0, as can be seen here. When carbon reacts with zinc oxide to give us zinc atom and carbon 4 oxide, the oxidation number of carbon changes from 0 to plus 4. Did you see the arrow pointing from carbon on the left hand side to carbon on the product side? What has happened to the oxidation number? Did it increase or decrease? It increases from 0 to plus 4. Therefore, this reaction involving carbon here is an oxidation reaction. Do you understand? What about the reaction involving zinc oxide, which becomes a neutral zinc atom? The charge of zinc here in zinc oxide on the left hand side, on the reactant side, is plus 2, while the charge of zinc on the product side is 0. Remember, we say that whenever an element is not combined with another element, its charge, its oxidation number is 0. So the oxidation number of zinc changes in this reaction from +2 to 0. What has happened to the zinc? It has become reduced. It has experienced a reduction following this arrow here. Do you understand? Then again, in the second equation on the board, hydrogen sulfide is reacting with chlorine molecule to give us neutral sulfur atom and HCl. Did you notice that the charge of sulfur in this hydrogen sulfide is -2, and the charge of sulfur here on the product side is 0 because it's a neutral atom here? From -2 to 0. Is that an increase or a decrease? Do you remember your JSS1 mathematics number line? From -2 to 0 is an increase in oxidation number. And whenever we experience an increase in oxidation number, that reaction is oxidation. Do you understand? Let's consider chlorine. From neutral chlorine atom to the chlorine atom in hydrogen chloride. The oxidation number of chlorine on the reactant side is 0. Then on the product side is -1. From 0 to -1, is that an increase or a decrease? It is a decrease. Therefore, this reaction here, where the oxidation number of chlorine changes from 0 to -1, is a reduction reaction. There is another special question that you will always answer whenever you're undertaking redox reactions. You will be asked to tell us which species in this reaction is a reducing agent and which one is an oxidizing agent. Take note. Reducing agents become oxidized in course of the reaction. Reducing agents become what? Oxidized, while oxidizing agents become reduced. Look at this carbon. It has oxidation number 0 here, and it has become oxidized. Therefore, it must be a reducing agent. Do you understand? What about the zinc atom here in this compound, which has undergone reduction? What is it going to be called? It's going to be called an oxidizing agent. Remember, oxidizing agents become reduced, while reducing agents become oxidized. Let's check the second equation. What has happened to the sulfur atom here? It experienced oxidation. Therefore, it must be a reducing agent. Do you understand? And what has happened to the chlorine atom here? It has experienced reduction. Therefore, it must be an oxidizing agent. Do not forget the key. Oxidizing agents become reduced and reducing agents become oxidized. Do you have any question? You can drop the question in the comment section and we'll look at it in our subsequent classes. Thank you.